What's up, guys? It's FragKing, joined as always by Silvix.
Hi, I'm vaping.
And today we got our buddy Butch Cassidy. Not the real. We don't have a time machine. That's his handle. He's playing guitar, and he's a big fan of the topic of today. Because if you're a gamer, obviously you're probably. Oh, and also before I get started, we're recording this on my phone, so if it's not crystal clear, well, you're uppity. So go away. We don't even want you here. But I really just want to do a quick video because if you're a gamer, you probably heard the. I don't know. We were trying to figure it out. Silvix had the bet. What was it?
It's a teaser announcement about a teaser trailer or teaser information.
I liked your explanation earlier.
But whatever you want to call it.
If you go to Bethesda's website, you will be greeted by a countdown that says, "Please stand by." And currently, because Silvix apparently put it on a secondary monitor and
12 minutes, 53 seconds, 31 seconds.
Yeah, he's been doing this for like 3 hours, but basically it's a countdown to an announcement.
And we're almost there.
Yeah, we're getting close, man. But for anyone who's smart enough to read the source code for the web for it, it clearly says Fallout 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're officially in the final hours until the official announcement for Fallout fucking 4. It's been, what, 2 years they've been freaking dicking us with this, and it's finally fucking here. I, for one, just have like a mile-long boner because of this. Like,
there's a couple things I'm hoping that they reveal tomorrow. One is, everybody wants to know, and I'm with the masses on this one, if they're going to change the engine that they run it with, because that Havoc engine, I think, is it's a bit outdated.
They honestly would almost have to, especially because well, remember, Havoc and New Vegas, that's all in the last generation. We are in the new generation. It's not even next gen
exactly,
anymore.
and I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on the new gen systems, the Xbox One and the PS4.
Honestly,
I think that's where it's going to be. I guarantee they won't even put it out for the old generation yet.
I wouldn't, especially because of how like massive
that's the market right now. You know
how massive these games are anyway. Like how open world, because they're definitely gonna do next gen graphics, that whole thing, because it's in the next generation, obviously. So I just don't think the game itself will be able to I don't think the older consoles will be able to handle it, honestly. And they've been working on this for a while.
That's a good point.
So, and I mean, this is definitely gonna be one of their marquee, releases up until at least the next Elder Scrolls game, which I hope will be soon. But that's a whole nother episode or video. I wouldn't even consider this a full episode, just because of this mind-blowingly awesome announcement.
Yeah, it was short notice. We heard about it today, which I guess everybody heard about it today. But we've been talking about it throughout the day and decided that we were gonna talk about it because we're cool. We want to be trendy with everybody else. And not only that, we want to bring back the My Two Quarters. If you ever saw those, there's a couple videos up on the channel. If you check in the My Two Quarters playlist, there's a couple in there that we did already. Well, we want to bring it back. This would be a good start.
Oh, in the comments, let us know about what you think about Butch playing the Git fiddle behind us. We're both just staring at him.
Unless they're bad things to say, in that case, shut the fuck up.
Butch Cassidy, everyone.
From the heart.
But your question about the engine definitely is a very important question. Another important question: where the fuck is it going to take place?
Yeah.
Because my guess is San Francisco, because of that trailer from so long ago that it's probably not even relevant anymore.
Yeah, before they even put out Elder Scrolls Online. It was before that, because that's what everybody thought it was going to be. Fallout, the next big game.
And it was ESO.
And then they fucking button hook you with Elder Scrolls Online.
I like ESO. I'm okay with it, but
no, this is just what we're assuming too, because E3's coming up June 14th, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So you got a few weeks before that, a couple weeks actually, before that comes out. So I doubt they're going to reveal anything too specific right off the bat.
I mean, this is probably just a huge hype up until they just. I honestly think it's just going to be a name drop.
Well, think about how much traffic is being directed at their website right now because of this countdown. People are seeing that and they're like, oh, what's this? And they click in, you know, it draws you in. Could just be a big publicity hype.
Well, yeah, they're obviously hyping up their, because we know it's an announcement of Fallout 4 because it's in the source code. But the thing is, I don't think it's going to be any information. All it's just name dropping that, hey guys, finally we were saying Fallout 4 exists. It's a thing, and it's coming. It's actually coming. They're actually going to have a campaign covering the release of Fallout 4. So I honestly think this will be a name drop. I'm pretty sure Bethesda's already got their thing set up for
You might
E3.
get a location out of it. That might be something small they'd reveal. I mean, that's big, but
I'd be happy with that.
That would keep you at bay until they. I'm sure they're going to announce that's going to be their big thing in E3. They're bringing out.
Right.
Well, they're hosting it, so
Oh yeah.
they have to have something. To put
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They're hosting their own big. I mean, I know. I honestly don't. I don't think the people not presenting this year. I think Nintendo's not. Honestly,
I haven't even looked into it too much.
I've a little bit here and there. I'm not.
Chance. The only thing that caught my eye was all this.
Oh yeah.
It's all over social media.
Yeah. As soon as I woke up today, like that's all I see. Fallout 4. Fallout 4. I'm just sitting here like, it must be my birthday, and here we go. What? That's excitement for me.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait either.
I mean,
I can't play New Vegas too many more times. I've already like.
Yeah, I'm already going every which direction.
Because it's like I get to the end of it, I'm like, I want more. When's the next one?
Well, lucky for me, I'm of course, if you're here on the channel, you have to see Fallout videos. I play it modded, so that's helps me out. And I mean, that keeps the game going long, helps the longevity because I mean, granted, it is all fan-made content, but dude, there's some awesome ass quest mods for New Vegas that, like, literally it adds hundreds and hundreds of like legit, playing the game hours, not even counting, companions, guns, tweaks, the whole nine. I mean, if you don't want to talk about, guys, go ahead and check out the FragKing Does New Vegas playlist here on FragKing Gaming, and it's me doing a modded playthrough, so you'll see what I'm talking about. I also do Skyrim, which is, they're both Bethesda games, and they're both like pretty old for their time, so it's definitely it is time for one of those franchises to get a new chapter, new edition, new game, whatever. I mean, you could say, oh, Elder Scrolls has that. No, they got an MMO. No. I mean, I can go into like semantics about that. I mean, like, it's not a continuation of the series. It's the Alliance Wars, which is way far back. I mean, which is okay for, Elder Scrolls because that adds so much lore to it. Fallout really doesn't. You can't really go back and forth in the story, which they had, to my knowledge, they haven't done. I mean,
Now, what I always wondered, did Fallout 3 and New Vegas, did they run parallel to each other, like in the timeline? I mean,
I don't think they do. There's a whole thing about how the initial conception of Fallout New Vegas, that was if I remember the story correct, that was Interplay's Fallout 3. Then Bethesda got the rights to Fallout.
You might be right.
Because it was called the project name was, I think, Van Buren, and they took Van Buren, cut it all up, and basically put it back together as New Vegas. And the game New Vegas is within the Fallout canon, obviously, because it talks about, the DC wasteland and the what they call him, the Lone Wanderer, I believe, or Hero of the Waste, or your character from Fallout 3. Like, they talk about him in it.
Right.
So I mean, it's a part of the game, of the canon. But what I wonder, why isn't that Fallout 4? Because there's no overarching storyline for any of the Fallout games. It's all different, like a different vault dweller from a different vault doing a different thing.
Right.
But they're not all in one story. They're all connecting separate stories, based because I mean it kind of follows the I don't know if you say evolution of the wasteland.
Yeah.
Because I mean at first it starts, your enemies are the super mutants, and then Fallout 3, your enemy was the Enclave, and then New Vegas is whoever you decide to go kill,
Right.
which the ultimate freedom. But
So what would you say? It was after Fallout 3? Because if they mention it, it would have to be after, right?
oh yeah, I think it's.
I'm not saying that it's a prequel or a sequel or whatever, but
No, I think
I'm saying it picks up like right after that.
Yeah, I think New Vegas takes place after 3. I mean, there's easy ways to figure that out. Just go in the game and check dates and stuff here and there, and you'll
What
be
do you
able to
think?
at least see
The
something.
only other thing you gotta figure though is that it's not like America, like everything's together and everybody's doing stuff together. So like the Enclave in the East might be thriving and doing well, and be it like the capital and running shit.
Well, they
But
were.
the ones out west are that old has been.
Well, I mean, they
like
were.
it's not like America is all one thing. I mean, it's all broken.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
divided.
We don't
yeah.
have communication with the other side.
To my understanding, the Enclave didn't even really have a presence in the West. The only real because I know it's like the NCR, the Legion, your little tribes and stuff, the gangs, like the Great Khans,
Right.
and then like you have a small remnant of the Brotherhood of Steel because I literally boned up on the whole story.
That quest always
Recently.
trips me out when I play. It's like, we don't know where the Brotherhood of Steel is. Go to this bunker, they might be there. And you go there, it's like massive.
Secret bunker. You've met.
It's like you knew they were there.
But if
Technology's fun.
You think,
Yeah, we had to do a quick cut to handle some technical difficulties. Don't mind that. For
It
real.
happens.
so if you think about it, it's even touched on in New Vegas because over in California, you got the Republic, and they're already back to forgetting about shit and being stupid Republicans and Democrats type of shit already.
Right, yeah.
Whereas,
To the old
meanwhile,
world
New
order.
Vegas was all a bunch of savage tribes. What did they say, like a decade beforehand or something like that, or less?
Yeah, before Mr. House went and made
Right.
the chairman.
So if you
Pretty
think
much.
about like the real America, how it was at a time when we were in that state.
The
Oh,
hell's
yeah,
that?
that's my phone. You can turn it off.
Technology's
It
still
was
fun,
me.
though.
It was me. I did it. It was me.
It's okay. I mean, we're recording this on a phone last minute. I think everyone would understand. We're bringing the news.
We're bringing the news.
Maybe.
We ain't talking no Huey Lewis neither.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, the first little thing that came out before that I don't even call it a trail. It was more like a cock tease. Of course, showed the Golden Gate Bridge. So, in my opinion, it's there's a chance it could be, somewhere California. But I mean, we've already been to California. And it's nothing new. What's going on there? That's NCR territory. There's nothing. I don't think there's any reason to go back to
See,
California.
that's another point. I read a few interesting articles on this today. And most of them were talking about that, how it's very unclear where they're going to put it. But a couple of them were like, well, what if they screw everybody and like really take it for a 90-degree turn and go back to like DC or something like that?
But why?
They could do a
what's
rehash.
waiting?
I mean, it would be kind of stupid, but
What is?
I don't see it happening. But it is.
What
there
is-
some theories out there?
What is? What I want to know is what part of Fallout 3 was what loose end can justify an entire new game there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
if I had my way, we'd be in another country. I want to know how the nuclear war.
I wouldn't mind not going too far away and just hitting Canada. There's a lot of cool spots in Canada.
Oh, they did do Project Anchorage, which was up there, but because the whole big thing from Fallout 3 was they talk a lot about the I guess the American army fighting the Chinese. I want to fall out in China. I want to know what's going on that side of the world because
That'd
we
be cool.
probably, because we know that I guess they gave us a brunt of it, but whoever attacked us destroyed America. America was the whole world was destroyed
Right.
in nuclear fallout.
Yep.
So I mean, I want to see what's going on the other side. I would either say I would love to go to China, or Russia, or somewhere you wouldn't expect France, any of those places would be cool.
Go Italy.
Or Beijing.
Italy, you gotta
China.
fight death claws on those boats in Italy.
Gondolas.
Canals, gondolas. That'd be fucking great. Death claws coming up out of the water and shit.
Oh, that would be
Cigarettes in
scary.
their mouth.
that would be to have that Venice that's right there on the water like that. That would be an interesting. That would be an interesting map to see.
That would be cool.
Yeah, right. Especially
Yeah,
because
that's what,
you always think of like those areas like these beautiful, just wonderful places like that are eye opening. Now imagine
places that we would know if we were cultured and had actually traveled somewhere.
yeah, exactly. So
Culture.
imagine that after a nuclear bomb hits. That would
would
be
be nice.
fucking great because I've seen so many post-apocalyptic Americas that they could just put it anywhere here and already have some sort of base to judge them on.
Right.
Take me somewhere I don't even think. Like, take me into like an area of Russia where it's just all these like smaller towns, but a ton of open, wintry tundra. Now with nuclear winter layered on top, would that not be the shit? I would be playing. I go, this is amazing balls. That would be a Fallout experience for me.
I mean, I'd be.
Don't look at me like that.
I don't think I would do that.
Okay.
Oh, you
What would be real funny is if in 12 hours, 26 minutes, 53 seconds, if they just revealed and slapped you in the face and was just like, yeah, just kidding, we're not doing anything. Here's Elder Scrolls add-on data and content.
What ESO? More ESO?
Yay!
Yay!
Now see if today was like
Fallout 4, Detroit. Damn it!
if today was like March 30th, I would be worried about that.
You're right.
Damn.
I wouldn't even bother.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, even worse.
Fallout, Father's Day edition.
Even worse if like it was just some big hoax and he gave us like Fallout Online. I don't need another Bethesda online game. I'm fine with ESO.
I wouldn't
Give
mind
me
Fallout
more-
going online though. That would be cool. I'd love to play
Or
with
a
another
little
person.
off topic, but that brings up a question that I've had as of lately. Like, what makes it like a lot of games? They kind of like everything gets broken up now. Like even the teasers and stuff. Like for example, the other month that Black Ops trailer came out and it said,
for Black Ops.
watch for the zombies," and there was literally like half a second of a zombie jumping out at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, I like Call of Duty. I would have watched the fucking thing. But now you lied to me, and I want my 5 minutes back. I want my 5 minutes of life back now.
Okay,
You
what
fucking owe me.
while we're at it, can I get my money back from Advanced Warfare so I can buy it on a console with actual players on it?
Oh my god, PC version's terrible. Do not buy it.
No.
Boycott.
But that's.
Forecast code 3.
I'm pretty sure we could spend a good 3 hours
So they've
talking
done
shit
that.
on
They
that.
do that with the whole market, though. Because, like, same with, like, well, you used to be able to buy a game for $20. Now, obviously, with everything getting better, so now you're paying $60.
Well,
Now you're still paying $60, but then there's, like, 5 add-ons. You end up paying, like,
over $100 for a complete
Yeah.
game. I mean, that I've actually watched a lot of
That's
coverage
kinda
about that,
ridiculous.
and yeah, I mean, and they're actually giving you relevant story parts to the stories of certain games that you have to pay to get.
Right, it's like it is a part of the game. It's not like an afterthought where they say,
Yeah.
"Oh, it would be this is a great game, solid by itself, but if we added this stuff, that would be way much cooler." It's no, this is part of the story, and we're gonna make you buy it later.
Mhm.
Not to mention the
Yeah.
amount of space that's
Yeah,
taken up
yeah.
on your hard drive with all that shit.
I mean,
Because you got the game itself, which is, say it's 45, 50 gigs by itself. And then you got an add-on. You got 4 add-ons each for like 20 gigs each. I mean, that adds a lot of space. What kind of games you got? Call of Duty? What else? No, that's all I had space for. It's the whole fucking thing's Call of Duty.
I don't know. For games that are competitive, like for my shooter games, I buy them right away because I wanna
Get
be
that.
in the know and have that edge.
yeah.
Right.
But for games like Fallout, I mean, in other games, like, and I love Fallout. It's one of my favorite things I've ever played. But if it starts coming out with like $15, I'm gonna just wait till I can get the bundle.
Yeah.
And have
Yeah,
or buy
exactly.
the Game of the Year edition.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
it's all
don't mind.
included.
I don't mind waiting that whole extra year to play Fallout.
Oh yeah,
4,
that's
which essentially hurts sales.
That's true, yeah.
For them, so I think in the end,
Well, I mean,
it's going to hurt.
it's
itself
going to
in the
hurt their
business
launch
for
numbers,
certain types
but-
of games.
Right.
But then there's other games where you have to have that edge, and you want to be on
Yeah.
with everybody else, and the competition is there.
Like- It's like Advanced Warfare. Me and Silvix got the
Right. I did the same thing.
got the very first DLC for it.
I got the
and-
thing that came with all of them. So as soon as they came out.
Oh,
I'm
the
like,
season
"Ah,
pass."
Yeah, the season pass.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get that because again, PC version of
Also,
Advanced
I'm not
Warfare
buying
is
the other one,
complete
that's all.
and utter shit.
I think it's out now, isn't it? The
But
second
then,
one?
but then Then for
Second
a
one's
game
out.
like
Yeah, the
Fallout,
third one's gonna be out soon.
a
The
game like
second one's
Fallout,
out.
I'm just gonna wait for the Game of the Year edition to play it in the first
Right.
place.
I will
I'm
still.
gonna get it because
Yeah.
I'm patient. I've been waiting so long for it.
I will still probably
I
pre-order
can't
it.
take another playthrough of New Vegas. I'm sorry. I love the game, but no. Every quest, I can tell you.
You gotta mod it, man. You gotta mod it and
No
just
matter, it's still gonna be the
ignore
same quest,
the
Josh.
other quest. I don't know. I've been enjoying the shit out of New Vegas now. Since I've been modding it. Like to me, it's a whole new game. I'm excited to go and play. Like I just got a new awesome hunting carbine has like special sounds and shit, and just I don't know. To me, that is, and that's a good point about Fallout 4. They like with every other big Bethesda title, they got to make sure it works with the creation kit, and they got to allow modding. I mean, despite that whole paid modding debacle that recently happened with them in Skyrim and Steam, damn Gaben. But I mean, this is their chance to kind of give a little bit, I guess, to the players because a lot of people were pissed at Bethesda about the whole paid mod thing. But honestly,
Yeah,
I mean, my opinion, I don't think it was Bethesda. I think Bethesda was actually trying to help out people, and then it was, Valve being all, we're gonna take all this money because the fucking mod author only got like 25% of the money. The rest went to Bethesda and Valve, and I'm pretty sure that was on Bethesda, not on Bethesda's side. I'm pretty sure they meant well, but there's a good chance for them to kind of not to lose that little blemish on their
Right.
good standing with the modding community because they're still in good standing. They haven't done anything to like inhibit modding. It's just like, oh, these guys might be getting a little greedy. Oh no, now we're gonna take care of here, Fallout 4, like best mods ever. You make the greatest things in the world.
There's another thing I wanted to speak about. It was I was saying that I saw those the articles. Sorry, the articles and everything earlier.
Right.
The Forbes article is pretty good on it. If you haven't checked it out, you should. But they raise a good point. They're saying because you got that game, The Witcher 3, right? Apparently that's like an amazing open world game, and like it they're saying that it blows the other
Elder Scrolls.
not Elder Scrolls, but the other Fallout's out of the water and the open worldness.
Well,
And they raised a good point because of that game being so popular and doing so successfully. They need to up their game when they come out with this open world.
I think they
They
will.
did well in New Vegas, but
I think they will. I mean, the Witcher 3's development plans have been around long enough that I don't think Fallout 4 was so far along that they couldn't do something about that. 'Cause when you think about compare it to like any Elder Scrolls game, Fallout is significantly smaller compared to any Elder Scrolls game.
Absolutely.
Well, okay, I lie. I'm not saying like Morrowind. Let's say like Oblivion and Skyrim, because Skyrim itself could probably, I think it fit probably 2 New Vegas maps, and then you have Oblivion, which Cyrodiil was fucking massive. Then they gave you the Shivering Isles, which is another massive map.
Right.
So I mean, I will always consider Fallout, Elder Scrolls, little sibling, always living in its shadow. But I mean, Fallout has become such a popular franchise that they really need to kind of put it over here. Like, stop making these games so similar.
Right, I agree.
Because I mean, granted it has VATS, which, you don't have anything like that in Skyrim, because it's obviously not, you can't put that mechanic in there and make it work.
Right.
So I mean, that's the only thing it really has going for it. Other than that, I mean, it's basically using the same
Right. It took them till New Vegas to give you the iron sights. Like when you're doing the aim down sight shit.
Which
Because
was
3,
nice.
all you had was
Over
that
the
crappy
shoulder,
crosshair.
yeah.
Yeah, is all you had in 3, and it was terrible.
I mean, and then when you look at I mean, we just put both franchises side by side. You can't have Fallout without Elder Scrolls because it's just too much of Elder Scrolls was put in here. I want to see.
Mhm.
I would love to see Fallout 4 be its own game. I mean, I know there's certain aspects of Fallout that was inspired from Elder Scrolls that is now a niche in Fallout. You have to have that.
That's the thing with like every series as it goes along, though. You got to find the medium between if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and give me something new to play.
Exactly.
And everybody's is different, everybody's
Mhm.
level for that.
Right. Going back to what we said earlier, everybody's really hoping for that the new engine, because I think a new engine would really do it well. That would
that
definitely
would be
set it
great.
apart.
Right.
But you're talking about it being, different from Elder Scrolls and all that, because you're right, there are a lot of mechanics in both games, really.
I gotta be honest, I think it would be great to have the mechanics of running around like you do in like a first-person shooter.
Right.
But still have that massive world and interaction and stuff.
So it's kind of like tighten up the movement mechanics and the combat mechanics, make it a little more.
Make your playing, your physical hand speed a little more.
All right.
Meaning something. And but you still have your VATs for the people that just want to leisurely play, and
Well, VATs.
you still go into your VATs.
I always liked using VATs in a more tactical standpoint.
I'd
have
like
a nice
there to
mix.
be a more fluid, playability.
Which would be really nice. I mean, which is kind of funny because, ESO uses the Havoc engine also, and that game I have to admit has some damn good movement mechanics. Now that it's been released for a long time and worked on
they're
it.
going you don't have to pay monthly. I might check that out actually.
It's not a bad game.
You should get it on PC. Like go steal money, buy a PC.
FragKing and I were talking about that earlier.
I got a truck coming. It needs a little work, but it's next to free for what it is. So
Nice.
I'll tell you about it later because this isn't game related, and nobody wants to hear about my truck.
Now they want to hear music that you're not playing.
Because they're not rednecks. They're
we're gonna get like 50 comments. Tell more about the truck. I'm so worried about the truck.
We need to get some songs from Fallout 3
What's
up in
that,
there.
Ranger? Is it the 4.0?
We need to get some songs from Fallout up in here, Drew. Come on, hook it up.
What's that?
We need to get some songs.
The only one he knows
Play
is
some
Big
songs,
Iron.
man.
He just knows Big Iron, guys. Well, all right, we've been at this for almost half an hour, so I think we got a good opinion on Fallout. I always wanted to talk about Fallout, so this is really I enjoyed that we got to sit here and actually discuss some Fallout.
I think we really changed some things. The world's better now because of us.
Yes, thank you.
Anybody who says different, can do the same thing I told them to do if they don't like the music.
We can also post a follow up tomorrow after we find out in 12 hours 26 minutes and 5 seconds when it counts down.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, I won't be because I'll be at work. It's gonna be in the afternoon, so.
My work is YouTube.
Well, no, I guess it's not. It's gonna be about 9:30 tomorrow morning, give or take.
Yeah, okay.
Eastern time.
So I can get my Kel on the bus and find it out.
I'll be at work.
I'll just text you and laugh. I'll record it. I'll record it and send it to you.
No, I can just look at it. I'm just saying I'll be at work. I won't see it right when it happens.
Oh, you can. It works for mobile.
I'm sure.
Either way, me and Silvix might get together on some team speaking.
Silvix and I.
We'll do a little follow up tomorrow and hopefully talk to you about that. But thanks for checking it out, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace.